Graphing exponential functions. In graphing exponential functions, we have to graph our exponential equation. Normally, an exponential equation is given to us. We simplify it and give us the answers. But here, we have given an equation which we have to transform into the graph function. Now here you can see I have given a question which says that I have to sketch y is equal to 2 to the power x. Remember one thing, that our exponential graphs are always in a curve form. It's not in a straight line, because straight line graphs are for the linear equations. But this one is exponential, so exponential are always curved. Either they are curving up, down, right, left, but they are a curved graph functions. Now here I have y is equal to 2x. So see how we're going to solve it without using any sort of a technology or any calculator. If I have to solve it, I have to draw a graph of it. I need some values of x as well as for y. And for the values of x and y, I need some coordinates. Let's suppose I'm just picking some values for x in order to get my values for y. I'm taking some values like -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. I'm randomly taking any of these values. These are our favorite values to take off in the any sort of a graph. So I'm just taking these values. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply put the first value, which is -3. I'm going to put it in this question. If I put it here, y is equal to 2 to the power x. Instead of x, I'm placing -3. So what is 2 to the power -3? If you have taken my lecture of the negative exponent, you will understand it how to solve it. I have to make it positive, and 2 to the power cube means it's 1 over 8. So it means my y value would be 1 over 8. Now if I put to y equals to 2 to the power -2, it will become positive 2 if I put it in the denominator, and it will become 1 over 4. So similarly, if I solve it one by one, I will get my desired values, which is all of these. You will going to apply each one by one, then you will see you will get these values of y. Now I got my values of x and y. Now this is the time I have to draw these coordinates on my graph. I have these coordinates. This is my coordinate. The first one is the -3 and 1 by 8. Second one is -2 and 1 by 4. So first of all, look for the first one. Where is my -3? Where is my x is -3? You can see on the left side of the graph, all of the values of x are negative. So I have to see where my x is -3 and where my y is 1 by 8. So if I see properly, my -3 would be somehow on the left. It will be between -2 and -4, and 1 by 8 is kind of a very smaller number. So it will be somehow here. Now for the second value, it's -2 and 1/4. So it will be a little bit up and -2 here. The third value is -1 and 1 by 2. So -1.5 would be here, a little bit up. And fourth one is 0 and 1. So my y is 0 on this middle line, and my 1 here. X is 0 here and y is 1 here. Now 1 and 2, x positive 1 here and 2 would be here. And similarly, 2 and 4 would be a bit there, and 3 and 8 would be here. So if I combine this graph, it will look like this. So is it increasing or decreasing? Yes, it is increasing because it's going up. And if someone asks me what is the domain and range of this function, I'm going to write it here like this, that x such that x is an element of real number. And for range, I can see my y such that y is an element of real number. But you can see my y is greater than 0, because here my y is starting, it's before or above the 0 line. So it's always greater than 0.